So now we're at episode 11 and 12, the 2 episodes before we get to the finale of The Circle Season 2. I feel like last season it went on a little bit longer. Like they gave us 2 episodes a week and it at least lasted like maybe 2 months. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. But this season has been okay so far. My only problem with this season is it's just so many catfish. But anyway, we left off on a cliffhanger of episode 10 about who fake Trevor and Chloe was gonna vote out the house. Another black girl bites the dust. Ooh, Courtney, you ain't shit. Or River. Oh, fake River. Oh man. I mean, who am I rooting for at this point? I think, fake Trevor. That's the only person I like now. Yes, Kat, it sucks. So Kat is taking the block okay. I mean, it looked like she saw it coming anyway, and it seemed like she's being a good sport about it. So fake Trevor feels so bad about the elimination because they were just getting along with Kat. But I mean, it's a game. She had to choose somebody, and I feel like she had to give Chloe the upper hand so she herself can get to the final. So now before Kat leaves, she gets to choose one person to see, who I think is probably either going to be Mitchell or fake Trevor. So Kat walks into fake Trevor's apartment and it is a kiki. It's nice to see. They give each other a big hug. It's no hard feelings on Kat's end. I think it's so funny that Kat immediately just assumed that Trevor is her baby daddy when it's actually her husband. They are really having a kiki homegirl conversation. Like, girl, yeah, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. This Chloe bitch, I got her under my thumb. So now they're just discussing the game right now. They acknowledge that fake River and Courtney have a really tight bond. Kat says she knows that fake River is a catfish. Has to be. And she's on the right track, but too bad she's out the game. And Kat again points out that another catfish is a catfish. She's good at this. I'm not sure why she didn't last in the game longer. I'm actually tired of seeing these 2 people too that's playing fake John. Like, can we get them out of here? I'm sure they are nice people, but they are so uninteresting. So the way fake Trevor is playing the game, she knows that she just has to play the get along, go along with everything that they're doing. Ooh, so now Kat passes along this little nugget to fake Trevor that Courtney is the catfish. And she gives such clear-cut examples that I'm surprised that Kat didn't use that to her advantage when she got into the game. But Chloe's just so naive and will believe anything. She can't even see that the messy gays are using her, or that fake Trevor is actually a girl. So Kat leaves and, fake Trevor has a whole new outlook on the game going forward. So it's the next day and all the players get an update on the news feed and it is Kat's message on her way out. Ooh, and Kat's message is spicy. She's like, yeah, well, when the messy queens get the tea, it's all over. And we know exactly who she's talking about. And of course, Courtney catches the shade and was like, it's too late, sis. Ooh, I can't wait for Terralisha and Kat to get into you in the reunion. I cannot wait. And then she leaves with some more shade when she says, be careful of the snakes because some of them have 2 heads. Now see, I'm not sure who that's directed at. Is it directed at fake Trevor too? Or it could be directed at Courtney because he was the Joker as well. So now the main circle chat is open and they're all just talking about the elimination. Of course, Chloe gives her BS excuse. Oh, hey guys, we had to do what we had to do. I hope you understand. Bullshit. So now Chloe kind of brings up in the chat, well, who did Kat go see? And fake Trevor's playing this game really well. Like, it's good to not hide who you saw. Very good decision. Okay, so I agree with the decision for fake Trevor to let everybody know that Kat visited him. However, I don't like this sentence. I'm not gonna front. I thought she was gonna come and beat me up. Really? So first Terralisha was angry, and now Kat, she was ready to beat her up? I don't know. I don't like that. Just pointing that out. Not sure if y'all saw that. Courtney, you ain't gonna be Kat's friend after this. You were a bitch to both of the black girls. But you were fine being friends with Savannah and Chloe, and you didn't even go as hard on Emily as you did on Terralisha and Kat. Or Alley Cat is how you refer to her. Laura and Chloe messaged fake Trevor, well, I'm glad she didn't come over and beat you up. Anyway, fast forward. So now everyone's trying to figure out who's the double-headed snake that Kat was referring to. So fake Trevor's still playing a good game. He's not really divulging any information that Kat gave him. He's just kind of giving vague details right now. So now we have 6 players left in this game before the finale. We have Chloe, Courtney, fake John, fake River, fake Trevor, and Mitchell. Mitchell just refused to put on the shirt. Like, he's been in maybe 5 or 6 episodes, and he has been shirtless for every single one of them. Oh Lord, fake John is hitting up Chloe right now. I don't think I'm gonna miss anything by fast forwarding this. Oh, that Chloe girl, she is dense. Very dense. So now fake River and Courtney are in a private chat, and they're just so proud of themselves that they got Kat out. Courtney says he couldn't care less about what Kat said in her message. Her ass is gone. She probably realized that we told Chloe about our group chat, and that is why she was in danger of leaving. Oof, I can only imagine the dragging that Courtney is experiencing on social media right now. I know his DMs are a mess. Like, he really is the villain of The Circle Season 2. And then this old man behind fake River, he is such a sinister liar. So now it seems that their eyes are now on getting Mitchell out the circle. And it's crazy, like, they're not even going after John because I'm guessing they don't see John as a threat. So they're going after Mitchell. Usually, they go after the newer player. So now Mitchell and fake Trevor are having their private bro chat right now. And now it looks like they're trying to start an alliance because it looks like she's going to tell Mitchell everything that Kat told her. So now they're trying to break up the alliance between fake River, Courtney, and Chloe. So I think their plan is they're going to get Chloe together and tell her that Courtney is the Joker. This is a really good plan and all, but I think they forget that Chloe is not that bright. And she might not believe y'all, even if y'all telling her the truth. Mitchell is so confident that this plan is going to work out to his favor. So now we've reached our circle game of this episode, and it's titled the Circle Awards, which is basically going to be like superlatives of the game. Like the most messy, the most attractive, etc. And they all get tuxes and a red carpet delivered to them at their doorstep. Ooh, this is so cheesy, Lord. So first they do an in memoriam to all the circle players that have been blocked. And then they get to the awards. And now all of them have to vote on who they think is the sexiest player. And of course, Chloe wins. I probably would have voted for fake Trevor. Next is the comedy award. And I mean, out of who's left, I would vote for Courtney simply because I think he's a clown. And Courtney wins. So this next award is a little messy. It's called the Best Performance Award, which I'm thinking is who's the most fake? Or actually maybe this award means like who's a catfish because they're performing. Yeah, I would give it to fake River actually. Wow, they chose Mitchell and Mitchell is floored by this. So Mitchell is now shooting himself in the foot. He sends a message that seems like he is very bothered by this, especially the last part. But if this award means that I am fake and putting on a performance, at least I won something. Clearly not winning friends. Wow. Yeah, it looks like he about to get out of here too. And now you got fake John, like the two of them, like they're just like, oof, good thing they're not focusing on us. So it looks like Mitchell's gonna get all the negative awards because River and Courtney are gonna vote alike. And then John is gonna vote to save their ass. So it really doesn't matter how Mitchell, Chloe, or fake Trevor votes. So now the next award is a messy one too. It's a kiss ass award. And I would definitely give that to fake River. Kisses everybody's ass. This one is a tie between fake River and Mitchell is just not pleased right now. I think he's just mad because he has to wear a shirt right now. So the chat opens up and fake River is just laughing about it and happy that he got the award. But Mitchell decides to shoot himself in the foot again by saying, I respectfully decline this award as there are others more deserving than me present. Ooh, and he continues. I'm literally so confused considering every one of my conversations I've been so honest and direct. At least I sleep like a baby every night knowing I have integrity. Hashtag not sure others can say the same. Yeah, he's just over at this point. I think he just thinks he's not gonna win. The odds are definitely against him. And all this is happening all while the newest fake player, John, ain't gotta worry about nothing. Just flying underneath the radar. So now fake Trevor and fake River are having a fake conversation, and the only real thing about this is, I can fast forward. It looks like Fake River does trust Fake Trevor though, so Fake Trevor is fine right now. She's not in trouble. So now we get to Mitchell hitting up Chloe for a chat and trying to get her trust. Oh, so they're really having like a heart-to-heart conversation right now. And Mitchell gives his big secret up that he's a virgin. Ooh, okay. So now Chloe definitely trusts him. I'm lucky that I have Trevor as my circle boyfriend, and I have Mitchell as my circle brother. And I just realized that Chloe is technically the only girl left in the game. It's her and 5 guys, and one of them is actually a girl, and the other one is actually a guy and a girl. So now all the players get an alert, and it says the final blocking will happen tomorrow. And after that, the players that make it through to the final will be in with a chance of winning $100,000. I'm still wondering, like, if Fake John wins, are they just gonna have to split that, or they both get $100,000? And being that it's Netflix is the network, they got the money. And it's funny, they end the episode on that message. So let's get into episode 12, where the final elimination is gonna happen. Now they start out this episode with Mitchell hitting up the Messy Queens in a private chat. Ooh, and they are so cocky right now with their alliance. I so hope they don't win. Ugh. So Mitch is telling them that, he feels like he has no friends or someone he can confide into, and he wants some feedback from them of how he's navigating himself through this game. And they're really just feeding him bullshit right now. They're not really giving him really good answers or anything, because they've made up their mind. Like, they're going to send his ass home, or at least put him in the bottom. And I'm not sure why, but for some reason after this chat, Mitchell thinks he has the upper hand. Like most white men do. But yeah, I think it's too late. And why is no one paying attention to Fake John? Like, at least use him as an ally, then it would be 4 against 2. But no, everyone's just ignoring Fake John because they don't see him as a threat. Yeah, Mitchell is working in overtime. He opens up a private chat with Trevor now. And together, they add Chloe to the chat to drop the bomb on her that Courtney is actually the Joker. So Fake Trevor and Mitchell are coming together to protect Chloe and let her know about her friend Courtney. They are making this really dramatic. So they're laying it all out for her, like Courtney is the Joker, Kat came over to visit Fake Trevor and telling her all that tea. So Chloe responds, I feel so lucky to have you boys. There's no one I trust more in here than you, Trevor. And Mitchell, after last night, I know you wouldn't lie to me. I feel like I've been so naive, us 3 till the end. And Fake Trevor and Mitchell are so excited. But again, they're dealing with Chloe, who's not that bright. Now, Fake Trevor is saying it's time to break up the Messy Queens. I'm not sure how I feel about all the other players now calling them the Messy Queens. I can do that, but I'm not sure how I feel about them doing that. Chloe is still trying to digest this information that she got, and she still says she don't know what to do. I just don't understand why they didn't add John to the chat. Because if they give 4 number 1s to any of them and all put Courtney and Fake River in the bottom, then they would have had a chance to break them up. So now this circle challenge for this episode is asking each player what would they do with their prize money. So it's going to be lots and lots of bullshit answers. So Fake John gives a fake response. Fake River gives a fake response, saying he's going to pay off student loans, I guess, trying to get the sympathy card. I think everyone is going to try to reply with some type of sympathy. And Chloe's answer is she'll spend the money paying off her family debts, buying her brother a car, and putting a deposit down on the house and financially supporting her dad's addiction recovery charity. I mean, that's the first real answer, and it definitely helps Chloe. So I guess Fake Trevor's answer isn't bullshit because it seems like, yeah, why wouldn't she spend the money on a house for her family? Everyone's getting so emotional. Maybe because they haven't had any human contact in a very long time. Look, if I win the money, I'm spending it on myself. I'm having a great party in the name of me. I'm going to travel and maybe invest maybe 10K of it. Ugh. So Mitchell, I mean, this might be a real answer for him, but it sounds like bullshit to me. He's going to spend it on our charity that our friends and I started. We hold toy drives for kids stuck in hospitals. And then his family, he's going to invest it in real estate to create generational wealth. A white guy looks like him talking to me about generational wealth. Okay. And just like me, everyone read his answer and they're all just saying bullshit. So last is Courtney, and his answer is, very sympathetic and, like a sob story. He's going to spend it on someone else other than himself. Yeah, good strategy, but I still don't want you to win. And it is working on everybody. Everybody's emotional because of his response. This does not excuse how Courtney played the game, okay? So, yeah, they could save the waterworks on my end. Whew, so after all that, finally, we get an alert for the final ratings. So we're all seeing how the players are giving their ratings, and like I thought, Chloe still does not believe that Courtney would backstab her. Girl, you are a fool. And you're going to be an even bigger fool when you find out that Trevor is not Trevor. So yeah, the players forgot that it really matters on how John votes. And John voted Trevor in the bottom. So he's definitely not going to be an influencer now. They did not play the game right. So they don't show how Chloe votes, but I'm pretty sure she did not vote how fake Trevor and Mitchell wanted her to. Child, Chloe is so dumb. She puts River in first place. Now it seems like River's going to get the influencer spot. Oh, girl. The messy queens are just playing a good game because most of the people in this game are dumb. I really need fake Trevor to win the whole thing. I really do. Fake Trevor and the messy queens have been playing Chloe so easily throughout this entire competition. Mitchell is completely delusional right now, thinking that anything he did prior to the ratings mattered. So they get another announcement from the circle saying for making it this far in the game, you each get a phone call from home. Lord, so that means I gotta sit through 6 different messages? I think the hell not. But I will tell y'all who I would choose for a phone call if I was in the circle. My phone call, I would probably want it from one of my best friends in New York, or a friend that just really knows me inside out. Like, my parents know me, but they don't know me like my friends do. I'm gonna keep these messages brief. So fake River gets a call from his boyfriend and his mom, it looks like. I think that's his boyfriend. I don't think he really says. Now Mitchell gets a call from his wacky mom and brother from the first season, as well as his grandmother. Now, no offense, but they all look like racists. I'm sorry, they do. Or at the very least, they look like they wouldn't mind storming the Capitol along with the rest of the Trump supporters. So next, fake Emily gets a call from his mom. That's great. And fake Lance gets a call from her entire family.
Oh my God, it's my home.
Now, if you get the option to get your entire family to leave you a message, then yeah, I might do that. That might be fun. But even though I don't think I want my family to watch me on The Circle. I don't know. I'll be cursing up a storm on this show. Courtney gets a call from his mom. Good for him. And Emily gets a call from her dad, her brother, and her mom. So sweet, but fast forward. And finally, fake Trevor gets a call from the real Trevor and their daughter. And I gotta say, real Trevor did not disappoint. Real Trevor is fine, and those lips, ooh, I am lusting. Maybe I'll look at the whole message for this one. Oh, they have a beautiful daughter. I gotta learn this girl's name because it seemed like she's gonna win. But she is like a mess. She is crying. And I'm pretty sure, they've been in the circle for maybe over a week, I'm sure. So I'm sure she misses them. Oh, he has the best smile. I bet he know he fine too. I need to get laid. But anyway, that was sweet. Hopefully we can get to the ratings now. Ooh, so now the results are in. And of course, there's a twist for the final elimination. So the player that was rated the highest will become a secret super influencer. So the top player will make the decision the same night on who to block, and no one's gonna know who the top player is. So now they all just gotta wait patiently now. This is probably even worse if you didn't make the top spot. So now everyone is waiting on their screen to see if they're the top influencer. River is the top influencer like I thought. Lord. So that means Mitchell is going home. But, you know, I don't care. I mean, my girl's already left the competition, so Mitchell is done, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, this old man is playing this game so good. Because I've got all the power! So now all the players that didn't win the top spot, they're now notified that the player has been chosen. So now the circle asks Fake River, who does he want to block? And now he's thinking. I'm not sure why they're wasting our time. We already know who he's going to pick. Is he really saying his heart is screaming at him and he has to listen to his head? If he don't just do this damn block. Ooh, and now the circle gives a final twist. Lord, 3 twists in 1 elimination. So the first twist is it's only one person that's going to do the blocking. Second twist is no one knows who this player is going to be. And third, that player has to block them in person. So now all the players are informed that the super secret influencer is on their way now to block you. They're blocking them in person. Give this girl an Emmy. Just give her the Emmy. They all look like they're about to shit themselves. So now we get Fake River going down the hall, doing all the dramatics, and the person he decides to block, shocker, is Mitchell, in person. And Mitchell looks like he just doesn't know how to react by this, but they're just having a lovely conversation. Now, I'm sure that it would never go left in a situation. Like, I'm sure a player wouldn't, like, barricade the door so that person couldn't get in. I'm also sure that the player that's being blocked wouldn't hit the person that's coming over to block them. So yeah, I mean, they're having a good conversation. And Fake River's just telling Mitchell that it was just strategy, it was nothing personal. And Mitchell's not really worried about it because it was like, well, you know, I put you in the bottom too, so it's whatever. Ooh, Fake River's teeth. Maybe he could use that $100,000 towards that. So Fake River's explaining that he's a catfish because he's been a ghostwriter for years, so he's always been a catfish. I'm curious if someone can answer this question for me in the comments, but does he know the real River in real life? That's what I want to know. So after their conversation, they hug it out. It's a little awkward because Fake Rivers keep telling them, stay in touch, stay in touch. And I'm like, he is not going to stay in touch with you. So with that last blocking, it leaves Courtney, Chloe, Fake Trevor, Fake River, and Fake John. 3 catfishes and 2 real people. And if you've been watching every episode, you know who I want to win. I want a catfish to win because I don't like the 2 real people, and I definitely don't want Fake River to win, or John. So after that, all the players get an alert from the circle that, congratulations, you are a finalist. I cannot believe Fake Emily and Fake Lance made it to the finale. I think if it wasn't for that producer manipulele of bringing those 2 players back into the game, Kat would have made it into the finals. So they're all alerted that the next day they will all get to meet each other face to face. And then after that, the winner of the circle will be crowned. I can't wait for the gag. Like, I can't wait for everyone's reactions, especially Fake Trevor meeting Chloe. Now, I really can't remember how they chose the last circle winner. Did all the block players choose the last person? I can't remember. So now the episode ends with everyone being excited and all the catfishes, especially Fake Trevor and Fake River, being nervous as hell. And yeah, we're at the finale already. So I think that comes out Wednesday. I can't wait. And hopefully I can edit this fast enough to get this out to y'all before that happens. But yes, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for the circle finale. Bye.